Hi everyone, and welcome to Here Be Dragons, which is a totally historically accurate turn-based strategy about discovering the new world. It's currently in early access, but it looked quite interesting, so let's take a look, shall we? The year is 1490. And here we are in Europe. Innkeeper. When the mugs were full of beer and the plates were full of food, the only thing missing was a good story. I will treat you to a tale that you won't read in learned tomes, nor hear from the mouths of witnesses. The year of our Lord, 1492, has entered the annals of history, but 2 years earlier, nothing foretold of this. Except for one thing. The court alchemist had forcibly sent to sea the most pathetic captain to ever set foot on the deck of a ship. That's us, I assume. Apparently so. Well then, off we go. Gone fishing. By golly, click on blinking dots to order a movement path, alright? 1.1 Slaughter. I assume this is going to be a tutorial. Captain, we were ordered to fire. What in the blazes? Do my eyes deceive me? We're firing on fishermen. What fishermen? Those are ordinary training target mannequins. Let's check our guns, Captain. Avant Armada requires organization. Let's set clear rules. I'll write, you act. Each turn of a fight has several actions. Do you want the most awesome one now? Of course you do. Salvos. This is the most awesome action, Salvos. It is used during attack and defense. To kick someone's ass, hover over them with the cursor. You give them damage equal to your attack minus the enemy's defense. A simple example, you have 2 attack, the enemy has 1 defense, so you damage them for 1 health point, clear as the light of day. An enemy has 1 life point. If you give him 1 damage, you release him from his earthly bonds. Just like that. My lord. However, life is not so easy. The enemy similarly has a salvo. But don't be a chicken. The enemy has 1 attack, and you have 1 defense. So no damage to you. 0 damage. Sweet Mother of God. Victory, apparently. Excellent accuracy, Captain, but such an ace might prefer a larger caliber. Yes, indeed. 1.2 Smoked Fisherman. Okay then. So 3 of them this time. I think my miserable wooden leg looks more like a target mannequin than the crew of those boats does. God save us. Why, there are wind-up mechanical wooden people that only look alive from afar. Roll dice. I fibbed a little bit. Every turn of a fight starts with something even more awesome, rolling dice. Press and hold the cursor on the cherub, and the poor guy spits out dice. Okay. Yep, apparently he does. I like order. The dice land in a free pool. There is 1 die for each unit. Why? Because each unit, yours and the enemy's, gets 1 die. Not 3, not 2, 1 for each unit. What are the dice for? I was afraid you'd never ask. You assign them to plan actions. Actions will be executed during actions. What a surprise. For example, you assign a die with a value from 1 to 6 and prepare the action shoot straight. When the turn compass points at actions, your ship does 1 damage to the selected enemy unit. Okay then. So we drag 1 and does that. And the enemy does the same. Ha! Like I said, every unit, yours and the enemy's, must allocate 1 die. Alright then. So now we can shoot them. A pox upon you! Strange magic. Maybe the eardrops from the octopus extract were not such a good idea. I can clearly hear the mannequins talking. That damned wind is deceiving our senses. Enemy salvo. Each salvo has 1 attack, but attacks can be combined, so together the total is 2 attack. Because you have 1 defense, you take 1 damage. Oh no. Heads up. When your side has more ships, you can similarly sum their attacks. Okay, so we take 1 damage. Still with me? A turn is roll dice, then salvos, then finally actions. Now we're at the last part, and the ship fires off the shoot straight action. That's the action to which you assign the required die. Select the target of the action shoot straight by hovering over it. Check this out. Unlike with salvos, attack and defense values are not used. Shoot straight hits for 1 life point, regardless of the target's defense. Okay. So there it is. And down she goes. Which leaves us with 1 enemy. And now they can't damage us anymore. More dice. Alright, and now we win, basically. Go, go, go. Curse you.
Son of a biscuit eater!
Go us. Victory. I'm hoarse from shouting all those orders. Where is my medicine? I have to lie down. Captain, you can rest now. Meanwhile, I will make sure that the mannequins don't go ashore. Okay, so next. 1.3. Smoke on the water. And what's going on here? It's probably a relapse of the fever, after it seemed so good. I'm hallucinating, hearing screams and seeing some kind of rafts. Not at all. The tide rose and flooded the trees, then receded. Now the waves are full of wood. It's an opportunity to practice advanced maneuvering. Get to work, Captain. Okay. So, what do we have here? We got a 6. Are you dreaming of a more ambitious action? Here you go. Broadside requires 2 dice. Since you get 1 die per turn, you won't be able to use this action immediately. Okay, so we can use a 6. And that gives us +1 attack. Time for bonuses. When you assign a die with value 6, you get a bonus +1 to attack in a salvo. Note, only until the end of your turn. Okay. But look, your enemy must assign dice, but now he can't assign dice with value 3. They don't match his action pattern. Waste must be punished. Every unused dice causes -1 life point to all units on the guilty side. Collective punishment. Okay, interesting. So now they all lose 1 health. And now we can target one of them. So, doesn't really matter which one. Okay, and back to actions now. Now they will shoot us. And now we get to roll the dice again. So, we got a 1. I'm having a good day, so I'll give you another bonus. When you assign dice with value 1, you heal +1 life point. Okay. Let's do that then. There it is. I am a fair and a just creator. Dice bonuses work for everybody. Your enemy will now assign a die with value 1 and similarly gain +1 health. Hey, that's not fair. Alright. In your turn, you'll be able to do the action broadside, which damages every unit with -2. Tip of the day, use salvo on a healthier opponent. Then the action broadside will finish the job. Right, so this guy basically. And now they will both take 2 damage when we fire the broadside. So there it is.
Son of a biscuit eater!
And we win. Go us. The training is going better than I expected. After all your maneuvers, there are only splinters left, Captain. Alright, so one more. 1.4, Vanquisher of Disease. So, what's going on here? The knowledge test, Captain. Before us lies the source of many plagues. You will nip the problem in the bud, and at the same time demonstrate how you have mastered the art of command. Abandoned villages. Probably natives were driven away by exotic parasites. You wouldn't believe it. but they can affect a person even by... Yes, I have already deduced it, Captain. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. We got a 6, a 4. So we have a broadside, which requires 4 to 6, but they have Rain of Spears, which requires 1 to 4. Which means that if I don't use a 6, they will not be able to use it, and they will all take 1 damage each. Okay, let's go with that. So now they cannot assign a 6, and they take 1 damage each. And we will still be able to use broadside, hopefully. First, let's actually take a shot. Doesn't matter at which one, they are all the same at the moment. So, actions. Now they will fire at us. Spears! Attacking us, heroes! Holy hepatitis! Someone still lives here. It's an aggressive nest of blight. It doesn't want to be healed gently. Captain, bullets are the antidote. Please administer the cure. Yep, sounds legit. So, we took 2 damage. Alright, more dice. So now we can use a 1 to heal ourselves. And then we'll get to use the broadside. They still have quite a lot of health, however. So... Well, let's target this guy, at least then he will actually die from the broadside. No, he won't, because he had 1 defense. He will die from our next salvo then. So now we get to use the broadside, which is 2 damage each. Okay. We will take 3 damage. Alright, more dice. We got a 5, so let's not use the 5. That way they will all take 1 damage each. We can use a 4 instead. And one of them will die. I guess we basically got this, I think. I suppose we'll find out. Yeah, I think we got this. I mean, this is basically part of the tutorial. We'll take 1 damage. Okay, 1 more turn, I think. We got once. Well then, let's use it. Okay, so they got 2 health each. Doesn't really matter which one we target. And we're done. Go us! Victory! And now it's over. Again, clear air blows over the oceans. Congratulations, Captain. I may be carrying memento from that battle, because I'm starting to itch. Okay. So back to Europe, apparently. The mugs are empty again. The tale has left you parched. I'm coming with more beer, much more. What happened next, with the unfortunate Captain Maligna and the cunning Alchemist Q? How did the whole adventure finish? We'll return to it shortly, but first I must tell you about a strange encounter which happened at the same time. I was certain that it was just another wandering loser who mistook the tavern for a shelter. The future would reveal how wrong I was. Okay. Yeah, I think we know who that's going to be. Yep, my name is Christopher Columbus, and I want to be a pirate. Arr! A pirate? That's a rather demanding profession. Do you have any qualifications besides your fine musculature? You noticed? This morning I started exercising and already the effects are visible. My papa says that I can be whoever I want, so I want to be a pirate. I see that you're ready, but you're missing one thing, a pirate's hat. And an eye patch, 2 things. And a parrot, 3 things. These were used by the legendary pirate leader, Captain Utter Fool. I have been saving them for someone worthy to continue his legacy. Arr, I'll solemnly vow to wear them with pride and courage until the end of my days. That will be 2 sovereigns, plus the price of a beer. And at that price, I'm plucking out my own eye. Alright. Well then. And off he goes. Hawk of Justice. 2.1. The last shall be first. Learned that not only size matters, but also speed. Okay. I feel a little bit better, maybe thanks to the constant victories. But what is appearing on the horizon? A windmill. A windmill? Why yes, it's a windmill. Bloodthirsty, filthy, insatiable. Let's burn it before it lays eggs, Captain. Okay, so roll dice again. A 3 and a 5. Now I present initiative. Whoever has initiative chooses dice, fires salvos, and does actions first. Initiative is powerful. Initiative depends on the sum of the dice values assigned in the current turn. The player with initiative is whoever assigns the smaller sum. And what if the sums are equal? Then whoever currently has initiative loses it. To follow the vagaries of initiative in the current turn, use the scale. The left side shows the sum of your dice values, and the right side shows the sum of the dice you left to the enemy. If your weight is heavier and sinks lower than the enemy's, and changes color to red, you'll lose initiative. Okay, so we can lift die for a moment. So with this one we lose initiative, and with this one we'll keep it. Except I can't assign a 3. So that's not an option, literally. I can't do it. Well then. Unfortunately, you didn't assign the smallest dice sum. So the enemy gains initiative and will go first in each activity. But later you may assign the smallest dice sum and regain initiative. The only thing left to do is to finish the turn. Okay, so now he will go first because he has initiative. And then we will go. Simple enough. And then we get to roll again. So I assume we'll be able to regain it now. Okay, there's a 6. Right, but he has initiative, which means he can assign first. Alas, your enemy left you with a larger dice sum. That means that your enemy will do actions first and destroy your ship. Because he has free attack. And he has an extra salvo this turn. You can decide not to allocate dice. Unused dice do not add to your weight on the scale. You'd suffer damage penalty of -1, but that's better than certain death. Okay, so I guess we do that then. We'll take 1 damage, but we will regain initiative. And we'll fire first, which will sink him. So that's that. Interesting. Victory. Death to windmills. You have caused too much human suffering. Well said, Captain. Alright. So, next. 2.2. Piracy does not pay. Alright. Oh hell, another windmill, and the Alchemist is frolicking below deck. Well, I'm flush with success, so I'll show that I can deal with this myself. A cursed one, today you shall be the first victim of Black Christopher. I'll slice you to bits. Alright then. So, let's see what's going on here. A 2 and a 5. And we got Thunder and Repair. Okay, interesting. But there's not much point repairing because we got full health. Actually no, there is point repairing because this will trigger after the salvo. And we'll get to keep initiative. Okay. That's fine then. I assume that will work. I don't see why it wouldn't. So now we get to fire first because we have initiative. Then he will fire at us. And then we'll get a chance to repair. So there it is. +2. And now he will do 1 damage, so we have 4 hit points left. Next. A 4 and a 5. So I guess we'll use a 4. If I use a 5, I will lose initiative, which I definitely do not want to happen. Now he will use a 5. And we get to keep initiative. He will still fire, but he won't sink us. I quite like this system so far. It's simple enough, but there is definitely some complexity in here. Now he will take another shot. How much health do we have left? Not a lot. Yeah, literally 1. So I need to keep initiative, otherwise I'll lose. That's what we'll do then. Here. So that's that.
Son of a biscuit!
Go us. Victory. What? How? No, no, no. Trickery. I was supposed to win. Me. What was that? Did I hear a familiar voice? Ha, you're late. Another windmill is already sleeping with her fish. Bravo, Captain. I appreciate your taking matters into your own hands. Now let's return to training. Alright, so one more here. In which an alchemist brings us a lot of misery, and some of us soil our trousers, but with a good reason, and there is no cause for shame. Okay, that is quite a few dudes. What the blazes! I barely escaped after that clash with the mannequins and the windmills, and here's some new madness. Don't you dare lay a hand on the royal ship. Not the king, but we are here because of the attack on the fishermen. You deserve a reprimand. In the form of lead. What fishermen? Those were alchemists, mannequins. Q, tell them yourself. Q? I'm leaving, Captain. You have more important things on your mind. Bon voyage. My heart won't withstand this. Breathe, breathe. I see space. Plains, meadows, plowed fields. I see a stallion. Okay, and we escape, apparently. No, that's the alchemist. Alright then. So, you must grow or you will wilt away. Dice can also develop your ship. Assigning a die next to attack or defense will increase that value by 1. Okay. I don't see much hope here, but my bag of magic tricks is empty. But try dragging a die onto an empty space next to defense to increase it by 1. Right, okay, let's do that then. Note that a die does not disappear after use, unlike how they disappeared with actions. The attack and defense values stay increased for the duration of one entire battle. Okay, interesting. What's their attack? They only have 2 attack, and now we have 2 defense. Alright then. And we can take a shot. Now they will do 0 damage with salvos. Actually no, they will do 3 because it sums them all up. Right, fair enough. Can we even win this? Or is this set up so that you lose, no matter what? I guess we're about to find out. Okay, we got a 1. So, yeah, except I can't use it, so I have to use a 5. Yep, I have to use a 5, otherwise I will not be able to use anything. We can increase our attack by +1. I will get killed on this turn. Yeah. What's thunder again? Causes 3 damage. Okay, whatever. So, is there anything else happening here? They will take some damage because they couldn't assign everything. But I'm still going to get killed. Well, apparently that was supposed to happen. Fair enough. So, back at the inn. Meanwhile, things were heating up in the big world. As no plot happens without the person who pulls the strings. So in this story, there was such a person. The Royal Chancellor. The less informed said that he was the king's right hand. The well-informed knew that he was his ears, eyes and hands. That day in the palace, the Chancellor met the first trained captain, a walking disaster. Okay. So there we are. And the Alchemist, apparently. Your story is outrageous. It's a miracle that you managed to return on a turtle shuttle raft. I have only 2 remaining teeth, both with holes, but I thank destiny for those turtles. I am at your command, my lord. Court Alchemist, did I not express myself clearly? Rid the seas of fishfolk, not fishermen. Great source of compassion, please forgive me. Treating fishermen as sea monsters. What an absurd idea. Captain Maligna will immediately correct the error. What? I'm not sailing anywhere. I'm barely alive. I've eaten only turtles for a week. My leg hurts. I can't hear in my left ear. I haven't taken my drops, and my sister... We'll learn about your successes, Captain, and we ensure that she's provided for. We already have drops. So it's agreed. Getting rid of Seafield to expand our human territory is a matter of utmost importance. Good luck. Apparently so. Well, back to the ship we go. And off we go. I assume we're done with the tutorial by now? Yep. Whale hunting. Okay, so let's do one more. 3.1. Captain involuntarily. Now we got 2 ships. You left me at the mercy of pirates, and the mannequins were not very mannequinish. I don't want to sail any further. Ah, clearly, Captain. I was only testing your conduct in extreme situations. You performed excellently. Meanwhile, our goal is sea ink. We'll get it faster than the captain can say tropical disease. Okay, wait, what? That's interesting. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Bravo, you are brave. Your fleet has grown to 2 ships. That doesn't change the fact that 1 ship can get 1 die during 1 turn. Choose wisely. Okay. Right. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 and 4. Everyone to repairs. Heals +1 to all allies and self. Heals +2 to a selected ally or self. Feed. Heals +1 to self. Fire causes 2 damage. Fire all guns causes 1 damage to all. Well, since they will heal for 1, we are going to need more damage. So, oh wait, I can't use fire because that requires a 5. And I do not have a 5. I can, however, increase my defense. These things don't do any damage, so there's no point increasing the defense. What the heck? I actually need a 5 to be able to do literally anything, which is a bit awkward. I can not use a 1 and then they will not be able to assign it. So I suppose I have to use a 2, because I literally have no other choice. Or we can use a 4 in fire all guns. Okay, that seems like the most reasonable choice. And then we can use a 2 for repair. I will lose initiative then, but it's not like it really matters, does it? No, not really. Okay, let's go with that. This is a weird fight. That will make them take 1 damage. And they don't have salvos because they don't have attack. Do you remember about combined salvos? If both ships choose the same enemy as their target, they sum their attacks. Okay, so... first enemy. Ha! It's plain to see that a salvo from only 1 ship won't damage the enemy. Your ship has 1 attack and the enemy has the same defense. So now we can attack him again. Easy peasy. Now your ships sum their attacks. Together they make 2 attack. Therefore you'll damage the enemy for 1. Just like that, and he will die. Alright then. So now we get actions, which means we get to repair and fire all guns. There's nothing to repair, so just fire all guns. And more dice. Okay, so 2, 2, 3 and 4. They will assign first because they have initiative. So now I can use 4 to fire all guns. And I literally can't use a free? I can't use it anywhere, in anything. Okay, fine. Whatever. That will make me take 1 damage. However, we can kill one. Goodbye. They don't have salvos, so they don't fire. I'm quite liking this system so far. Okay, back to rolling dice. Come on, give me something good. Right, we got a 6. We should definitely use a 6. So let's use it in here. Fire for 2 damage and we'll increase our damage. I can also assign this right here. We lose initiative, but it doesn't exactly matter, like, at all. Okay. Pretty sure this will be enough. Yes, indeed.
Hooray!
Go us! Victory! And still no ink, even though I said tropical disease 534 times. The ancient books could not have been more wrong. Let's sail to the habitat of the whales of Karnak, Captain. Our luck will have to change there. Alright then. Glory to the victor. At the end of a battle, every victorious ship becomes repaired. Even if it was sunk. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it so far. I quite like it, so far. So, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.